Dependable service. Dependableservice.com.
Dependable Service Plumbing is what we are now, and it's actually what we originally started out to be, is Dependable Service Plumbing. And over the years it just became easier, I think, to shorten it to DS Plumbing, and a lot of our, our logo said DS Plumbing, and we answered the phone DS Plumbing. Everyone knows us that way. But when we began to think about what is DS Plumbing, DS really does stand for Dependable Service, and that's what we want to be known for. We don't want to be known as a set of initials. We want to be known for what we really ultimately want to provide for our customers is dependable service. And it's important to me that we not only project that new brand, even though it's not really new. It's historically, like, it's our roots. It's just kind of going back to what we originally intended to be. And it means a lot to us, and it means a lot to our customers to know us for what we are. At Dependable Service Plumbing, we decided to change our new brand as we're going back to use our the history of our name and what we really want it to mean. Instead of DS Plumbing, we want to be Dependable Service. Our brand itself, we wanted to take a step back to really reflect who we are and what we want to be as a company, and kind of the retro sort of feel and look to the new image. It reminds me of a time. It reminds me of my parents and my grandparents, and when they were in an age where things were reliable, when products lasted, when service meant something. And our new image is just a reflection of those values and what we want to be. Dependable Service, we've never really had a mascot before, and it's something that we all were really excited about having, and being a part of our brand and representing us out in the market, something to be recognizable and fun. The first rendering we had of the mascot of John was something that we all really liked right away. I mean, there were a few tweaks here and there, but he's just kind of a visual representation of who we are and who our guys are. We like that he's clean cut, that he's strong and firm, and that he is he looks like a solid person you can depend on. Naming the mascot was something that we definitely spent hours on. It's something that we poured over. We did a lot of praying on what this name would be. I mean, this is the face, this is the thing that's out there representing us, and a name is important. And so we went through several options, and we talked about it. There was one name that we picked, and that was the name that it was going to be for a while, and just a little bit of conviction there for that it wasn't quite the right fit. And so John is a really important name, and while it seems like a common name, the John that we picked and that we named our mascot after is John the Baptist in the Bible. And John was known in the Bible as bringing, he was born, he felt like his whole calling in life was to usher in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And his whole mission was to go before him and prepare the way for him to come behind and be the Savior. And John never wanted attention, and even when John's own disciples came to him and said, there's this other guy named Jesus, and he's out there doing all the things that we're doing, and he's taking credit away from us. He has more followers than we do. And John told him, it's absolutely how it's supposed to be. Our whole purpose is to prepare the way for him and to point back to him. It's never been about me. It's always been about him. And that's who we are. Me personally, that's who I always want to be. I always want to be a John. I never want to take away from who he is, but always point the way to my Savior.
Dependableservice.com.